Hey guys, I'm just here at a hotel and had a number of insights that came yesterday and today. And I want to share this both with tribe members as well as non tribe members who at some point might want to explore working with us. This is designed to serve everyone. So, one of the statistics that has meant a lot to me that I found to be true over the last 8 years as we've been doing the tribe is a psychology statistic that says you have a 95% likelihood of achieving success if you have external weekly accountability. And I found this so significant because a lot of us, at least with our health, have a tendency to not want to have external help. We think that we're capable and high performers all on our own, which is true. But then what happens is we run into a work deadline, or we're on a vacation, or we get sick or injured, and we let these health habits pause because we don't have anyone following up or checking in on us. So I hope that if you're a tribe member, you see the value of this because we provide that weekly. And if you've struggled with your weight and you're not a member of the tribe, this might hint at something that you're missing: external weekly accountability. I can't tell you how many people have stayed with our program, have continued to progress at their 6 month mark, their 12 month mark, their 3 year mark because of this single small and simple thing that makes a massive difference in people's success or failure with their health. Secondly, we have the great privilege of having Doug Stoddard, who's a neuroscience coach. He's an executive coach, and I was able to sit in on a live session yesterday with permission where we went through an analysis of someone, and what it revealed was this person's greatest habit of thinking challenge or greatest stressor in their life. One of them is perfectionism. It's their relationship with failure and all or nothing thinking. And over the last 10 years, I've been asked to be an ecclesiastical leader and have done hundreds of private one-on-one interviews, primarily with people of faith who are family-centered. And one of the things that I have observed with this crowd is that perfectionism is perhaps their biggest challenge. And I'm speaking to myself as someone who was almost valedictorian in high school. I had 1 A- in 4 years of high school. And then in college was super hard for me because it was way more competitive and I found myself getting B's or C's. And I've really had to work on this. And if you're not careful with your health, you will realize that this perfectionistic all or nothing thinking has probably bled into your health, where it's Super Bowl weekend or you're on vacation or you have a corporate deadline that's coming up, and you allow your health just to be set aside, and you'll say, you know what, I just don't have time for it, so I'm not going to do anything. Or I slipped up with, this soda and hot dog at the baseball game, so I'm just going to take a break for the weekend. And one of the things that Doug, our mindset coach, shared that's the perfect antidote for this is to celebrate small wins so that you feel like you're progressing, and to take daily imperfect action, just one step at a time, a small, very specific action item. One of the things that can also really help you guys with your health transformation is to not just focus on what's happening on the scale. We talk about this constantly. If you're trying to also see other areas where you're progressing, like how often do you measure your stomach in inches on a monthly basis? And if you're tracking your food, so many of you report, I'd like to see the scale move faster with fat loss, but I feel so much better with the food choices. And I feel like I'm in so much better control of my health habits. These are what we call non-scale victories. A lot of you get your blood work done a few times a year, and you report dramatic changes in your blood work. These are all examples of celebrating small wins that are occurring, and it keeps you motivated and it keeps your habits in a good place, though far from perfect. So to summarize, hopefully you consider the value of external weekly accountability. And what I think you'll find is you will go so much farther and see far greater progress than if you're going at this alone. Secondly, hopefully You can be mindful of perfectionism, and it's especially on your weekends, on your vacations, on times when your routine is thrown off. Those moments matter even more than really good execution throughout the week. And then finally, I hope that you're choosing to celebrate small wins, not linked to the scale, because that's going to fuel your motivation and morale, and it's going to train your mind to think that you're winning with your health, and you'll find that you are. So hopefully there's something here of value. We're grateful for Doug, grateful for each of you and your trust and confidence.